Let's see. Hello. Hang on. Okay. Can you hear me now? Better? Yay! Hello, friends. Let's start this over. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nairo, and actually, this is new for all of us. Welcome to the very first episode of Teaching Treasures tutorials on Thursdays. I am live because I was having some technical difficulties in the filming process, so I decided to just go live, and that works. I mean, I'm going to try and go, like, moving forward. I will try my best to film because that's how I'm going to learning more on the art of filming and videography. Um, I just have to keep trying. But when it doesn't work, then there's always just going live. Um, but yes, okay, so you guys, I'm excited. This is gonna be so awesome. This whole entire series, um, every Thursday, teaching treasures tutorials, and we are going to start off with a what I think is very important in having a small business, and that is branding. And one of the many ways that we brand our products is by adding labels or tags, right? So I am going to go ahead and um, I'm going to split the screen. Okay. I'm gonna split the screen. You guys are gonna see the behind the scenes instead of just you know, the workstation over there. Because you know what? This is part of the small business journey. The stuff that happens behind the scenes. And I mean, as you can see, I took like many boxes, many boxes of my printer cartridges, and that first box is for what is that? The cellophane bags for my products. I mean, I kind of created this whole situation here. So yeah. So this is behind the scenes. So you're gonna be seeing me working along, and then you'll see the table. So with that being said, okay, hang on. I'm gonna put this chair up to the side because that's gonna be annoying. And I'm still setting up. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if this makes sense. Okay, boom. I have my water because the coughing. I'm sorry. I also have my handy dandy sanitizer because, again, the coughing. Um, and I think that we're good. We're good. All right. So, friends, who is excited? Here's the thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These are my tags. I don't know if they're gonna be washed out. They probably will. So I'm going to put it and show you here. Here are my tags. Okay, where's the camera? Here it is. These are the tags that I had made. I think it was yesterday. Okay, this is um, on white woven fabric, and this is the muslin unbleached fabric. Okay, so we'll take a closer look at them, but that's how they look. This one is teeny tiny. This is just a smidge bigger, but we'll talk all about that. And we are going to be doing this. This is a Christmas scrunchie, and this is a very similar tag. Now, my tags, I used to once upon a time, I used to do the tags where they were folded over, but I mean, honestly, sorry. um, honestly, that to me is a waste of materials. So this time around, I'm just doing a tab. Okay, very small, very compact, and that's how they look. I mean, honestly, it's out of the way, and that's perfect. So that's how they look on a finished product, and this is the transfer sheets that I prefer. Okay, this is the transfer sheet that I prefer, and I will be going back to the comments in just a minute. Um, while I'm over on this side. Um, but let's talk about the transfer sheets as soon as I drink some water. Let's talk about the transfer sheets. There are so many different kinds of transfer sheets that you can, actually, I'll put this here, right? And then I'm going to go and talk to you guys over there. That looks good. Okay. Yay, this is better. So there's so many different types of transfer sheets out there, right? And a lot of people say, well, what if you just get the transfer sheets? No, wait. The difference between yesterday and today I didn't take notes, and my brain is just jumping all over the place. Um, so note to self: be better prepared for next week. um, Dang it! What am I trying to say? Okay. Let's start over, friends. Transfer sheets. Um, with the transfer sheets, um, I'm excited. I'm so nervous. Why am I so nervous? See, you guys, that never goes away. That nervousness never goes away. But it's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Um, transfer sheets. Mm-hmm. Transfer sheets. There are so many different brands of the transfer sheets out there. This one, this Pen and Gear, um, and if I point, I think if I point that way, that's I'm not pointing. The one on the table, that Pen and Gear I get in Walmart, right? I have gotten at the transfer sheets, several different kinds from Amazon, and so far I haven't been satisfied with the quality of any of the transfer sheets that I have received from Walmart. I mean, from Amazon, and I have gotten a good handful of different brands from different sellers, on purpose actually. And this is one of the examples. Um, I don't know if I can show you, or I don't know if you can. I mean, it looks pretty great, but it's stiff. It's very it feels like it's just glue. It feels almost tacky to the touch. I don't know. There's like so many different things. And and if you guys like, I can at some point in the future purchase different brands of transfer sheets, and then we can test it out on camera. Here's the thing about that. Um, I have to practice my descriptive words by doing that, because obviously, if I show you this, this looks pretty. Where's the camera? There. It looks pretty, and it's like, oh, but Nato, that looks really good. Yes, it looks really good, but when you have it in your hands, it's like a whole nother world. And I need to do better at that descriptive part, so that you can understand exactly how they feel and how they really are in person. But that's something that I can work for towards and stuff. So let me know if you would like that, because I can and I will. I just need some time for it. Um, but anyways, back to the topic. So out of all of the ones that I have tried, the one in Walmart is my favorite. Because it's lightweight. Once you have your finished product, it just feels very natural. It kind of just feels like it's printed a little bit. There is a very, very, very thin layer of that glue feeling, but that's gonna happen regardless of what transfer sheet you use. My my breath. I completely lost my breath. I'm sorry. So yeah. So that happens. Let me show you here. This and unfortunately, let me also disclaimer a little bit. I ran out of sheets. This particular one comes with 15 sheets, but 10 of them is for white fabric or like light fabric, and then 5 of them is for dark fabrics. Now, I was thinking, and I don't know, maybe you guys want to see it now, but I haven't tried it. Well, I have tried it on colored fabrics and stuff like that for aprons and stuff, and I don't know. I do feel like there is a purpose for this one, for the dark one, but for what we're doing, for what I need it for, I've never tried using one of these sheets for tags. You know what? We should try it on like right now. But anyway, so there's 5 for darks and then 10 for these, and I ran out of um the ones for the white and light fabrics. So when I realized that I had no more, I stopped and I saved this one that I had already printed. Now, for me to create these tags again, this, I don't know, I'm not techie. So it took a very long time. Um, our friend Nancy Blank, check out her YouTube videos channel. That's what I'm trying to say. I will link her channel down below because she is amazing. She is awesome sauce, and you are going to learn so much from her. She helped me initially on how the heck I'm going to even start making my own tags. So I appreciate her very patient heart with me, because it took many hours of her explaining to me how to do it. And then, the rest of the girls, they helped with other details as well. And, almost a year later, I finally got it down packed. Yes, you heard that right. Almost a year later, but it's okay. We're here now. So this is the bigger size. I just need to change the fonts, because I'm not crazy about it, but it's here and it's fine and I'm gonna use it. But this is the font that I'm going to go with from like moving on. And on this sheet, this one is smaller. Here I'm able to fit 120 tags because with the sizing, the measurements that I'm using here, which is 0.75 by 2 inches, I can take 2 tags out of that measurement. But for this one here, I did 1 inch by 2 inches. So I was only able to fit 80. So there's a huge difference. And honestly, this smaller one is the one that for my business, this is the one that suits me best. But again, in terms of the measurements, you can do whatever it is that fits best for you. I hope it doesn't take you more than half a year to figure that out. Um, you know, please reach out. Please reach out to any one of us. Maybe not me because I'm really bad at technology stuff, but if you do reach out to me, I will forward you to somebody that knows more than I. So either way, you will get help. And I just pray that you don't take as long as I do because it took me almost a year, and that's that. So what else are we gonna need? This is what I do. I go back and forth 1,000 times in the same spot when I get stuck on a hamster wheel. Oh, you know what I wanted to mention? These little, wait, where's the camera? Here. These little containers. You can get these containers in Dollar Tree, and these are perfect because they have a metal backing. And if you have one of those 3 or 4 tier escort carts, um, you can just stick this on the side of one of those carts. I personally put these on my whiteboard type calendar in front of my desk because these are small and I can just put them there so that whenever I am going really, really low, I can start working on them on time and not wait till the last minute. But these are great because these are magnetics and you can just stick it anywhere. And honestly, depending on the size of your tags, you can put a load, blank load. I was about to cuss. I'm sorry. A truckload of tags. So there's that for information. There's that for that. And now let's come here and look at the comments. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Yay. um, so that is awesome. Okay. So, now before we kind of move on, let's talk about the fabric that I use. And I just remember that I need to get my sticky roller. What is that called? Lip roller. I need to get the lip roller. Uh-oh. I don't know. He's not here. One of my children probably took the lip roller. So we are gonna use tape because I only have one, and it's okay. I'll just use that. That's gonna be annoying. Anyways, so let's talk about the fabrics that I use. Honestly, you can use whatever you want. But for me, in my preference, in my products, I like to use fabric by the yard. A lot of people uses ribbon, and that's something that I can also test out for you guys. Maybe I have to remember to slow down when I'm talking. Maybe I can, um, grab a few. Actually, I do plan on doing it anyways, just because since I have changed a lot of the ways that I'm doing this, I would like to see if it works better, or if I like it better now, after having done so many trials and errors. But as of right now, I just use, this is muslin unbleached fabric, and I just get them by the yard. I'm almost completely out. And then now this is the first time, when I made these ones, that I am using, um, this is just a white cotton woven fabric. This is wicked cheap. This is those rolls. Let me see if I have one unrolled. Oh no, don't fall. Where is it? I thought I had one unrolled. Did I unroll it? Probably. Yeah. Never mind. I was gonna show you. Oh, I probably put it in the school box. Okay. Anyways, so this is the one from Walmart, the one that comes, the 2 yard pre-cut one. So and I mean, for me, again, it works perfectly fine. It kind of looks like a piece of paper, to be honest. Um, it kind of looks like a piece of paper, but it's not. It's fabric. I was asked the question if I'm afraid that it's gonna fray, and honestly, my very own, like, personal scrunchies, I and for my girls, um, we use these. I toss these in the wash. I dry them. We wash it every single. We wash ours, in the machine, like, every single time that we do laundry. And I have yet to find the first tag that has frayed, like, not even a little bit, like, at all. Um, and with that being said, the um, the letters, they are just as bright and, as the first time. And I have all the scrunchies that we have, or the majority that we have, are, super old, like, they're not brand new. So that's just a little, review on the actual tags. Personally, um, you know, well, actually, and we'll talk about what I recommend in terms of the tags towards the end, if I remember. Hopefully, I remember. But yeah, there's that. There's this. So for right now, we are going to use. Let me see. We already have this size in muslin. So for this one sheet, I would like to see. I'm gonna put that to the side. I would like to see on this bigger tag. So we're gonna do the white woven with this, okay? And how I started talking about how, like, I create the tags, and then mentioned Nancy, and then I jumped to another topic. But so I use Canva to create these tags, and then I move on to my Silhouette Studio, and that's where I create this grid, and I place how many will fit in on a sheet, and then I print out a sample on regular paper. Now this now serves as my I don't know, as my sample sheet, because every time that I do, that I should make any type of changes, I want to be able to see what it's going to look like. So these are just regular paper. I'm going to put that to the side. There's this. I'm going to put these to the side. And for the purposes of trying the white, I am going to bring the chair back. Let me go into my computer and we are going to um, print. Oh wait, I need to add. My printer is like right here. There's a there's a camera right here. So just give me a minute and let me let's read these directions together, right? Because again, I don't use the dark sheets. I've used it one time on an apron, never used it again. I believe I'm reading here. So I believe that I'm not supposed to mirror image the design because it's not going on a clear sheet. So let's see. So cut your design, leave a small tab to help you peel off the backing. Okay, okay. Make a small tear in the tab and peel the backing away, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Carefully place the transfer onto the fabric. Da, da, da. Image side up. Image side up. So this is the image. What? And you guys are gonna very quickly realize as to why it is that I am not a techie person. This is not techie. This is crafty. But um, then completely transfer with an overlay paper. There's an overlay paper here. Oh, there is right here. Okay, that's what they're calling overlay paper. The dark fabric process is different from the white transfer. It is very different. The process is very different. Carefully read and follow all of the instructions below. Okay, that's great. Transfer paper with firm pressure. That's great. Stop ironing when it turns yellow. But I'm not seeing where. Okay, designing it. Be as creative. Blah. Keep in mind the transfer sheet background is opaque white. Any blank areas in your design will remain white. When applying your design, unlike the white transfers, the design does not need to be flipped or reversed. That's what I was looking for. That is perfect. Heat your iron. We have the easy mini press. And yeah. Okay, so again, you guys, let me go into my silhouette studio. Okay, let me see. Am I able to share my screen with you guys? I don't know. Screen share. Window. Tab. I don't know if I can. It's not here. Hang on, you guys. I'm trying to see if I can. make this smaller so that I can share, maybe. Window, silhouette. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen, so I cannot. Okay, note to self. Let me write that down. I need to learn to screen share on StreamYard. If I don't write things down, I will just forget. So, okay, so let me go ahead and put this paper here. I'm only gonna put one. There's only 5. There's not a lot of room for mistakes. So I'm going to print. Oh wait, no. We're not gonna put anything. The directions said do not flip the design. So now I can print. Let's find out. Okay. And print in black and white. I just need one copy and it's sending to the printer. Sending to the printer. So you guys, the way that you print this, honestly, this is good for inkjets. I do not know anything about any other printer. My printer is an inkjet, and I know that with this one that you can get in Walmart, you can also get this in Amazon, and I can link you know links below for this transfer sheet. But let me see, where are we here? Okay, so we cannot do that. Okay, so right now it is sending, it is printing. Yay, all good things. Let's see how it looks. Okay, perfect. Almost. So as it appears, let me put this to the side. I don't need to set it yet. It As it appears, I'm gonna try to be still. On this corner here, you see some ghosting, right? You see some ghosting of the ink, and I'm going to almost bet that because this is being printed very lightly right on top of the transfer sheet. In the printer is so hot that it kind of creates that, which kind of stinks a little bit because I wouldn't be able to technically use some of these designs that this ghosting is happening with. Personally, me, I try not to be wasteful, so I would probably use these for my own personal samples whenever, because there are some times that I play around with placement of my tags, not necessarily on, products. While I'm still working on an idea and working on a prototype. So this is something that I will probably use for those because, you know, not to be wasteful. But I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go back to the directions. Okay, yes, we are gonna let that. Yeah, for use with inkjet printers only. So this is only for inkjet. If you don't have an inkjet, then I guess it wouldn't work. Okay. So trying the design. This is very different. Okay. They are absolutely right when they said that the process is very different, and you're going to see that. Well, no, you're not going to see anything because I already had this printed from yesterday. Um, and the directions say that you should leave that piece of paper to the side for 30 minutes. And we're not going to do that because we don't have that kind of time, and because that's only a sample experimental purposes right now. I'm not gonna care too much. But just note that if this is if you would like to try this using the dark sheets, you do have to wait 30 minutes after you print them before you move on to the next step. Okay. But with this, the light paper one, the light fabric one, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. So let's move on. Let me set this up on the side because I need to bring my. I have this chair here on the bottom because in case I have to go up to the phone. This is just the page we're gonna use. So by the time that we actually finish everything, hopefully. Okay, so we're not using this one. If you guys hear my cracking, floor, I'm sorry. But not really, because there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so I'm going to heat the heat press. And I'm gonna be honest. Sorry. I'm gonna be honest. This only talks about an iron, right? This only talks about an iron. Oh no, wait. If you have a heat press, haha. Reading is very essential. Okay, heat press. Cotton blends, 100% cotton blends, 375 degrees, and anything less than 50% cotton is 250 degrees. Now, this is, I do believe, a cotton blend, and I have no idea what the percentage is. So, press fabric for 3 to 5 seconds to release the moisture, and then we're going to press for 25 seconds. So, then peel the overlay paper, set to medium pressure for best results, image side up. That's what I. Okay, so let's figure this out together. So can you see this? No. This is my. This is it. So I mean, it's anything less than 50%. I'm going to say 250. I'm going to say 250. And if it doesn't work, we can just go up from there, right? I mean, that's good. Let me cut No, this is driving me nuts.
I can't clean up too much. I need to use this stuff.
Okay, so let's see. Hello, hello, hello. These are more in case we mess up. This is this thing. Where are we? Where are we here? Okay. I'm gonna put it this way. We don't need that. And I want to mess this page up, so okay. The other thing is that when you, and don't mind this really messy stained mat, I need to figure out how to, I can't, that's like there to stay, I don't know. I try to iron this. So that it's as flat as I can possibly get it, but at the same time, it does say to take the moisture out. So this is flat. That's great. Where is it? Oh. Oh, wait. What are we doing here? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. We are not going to cut anything. I'm just going to cut it at the end. It doesn't really matter. But it does say to tear. Yes, I should have just stuck to the other one. This is wild. Okay, so we're doing this. I don't understand. I don't understand. Place the transfer onto you. No. Number one, leave in a small tab to help you peel off the backing paper. Make a small tear in tab and peel away the backing paper in figure B. Okay, that's great, but like, I don't have no nails. Oh, you see? Oh, yo. This is pretty. This is intense. Now I understand why it's important to just trim all the extra stuff. Haha. Okay. For us, today, it doesn't matter. Okay. Boom. I do not remember ever doing this when I did the apron, which is probably why it never worked. And I think I am gonna trim, even though it doesn't matter.
we're gonna trim again. Oh, this is so weird. So for this live, um, it wouldn't be my lives if I didn't, if something didn't go weird. This wasn't the intention, but it's okay. I wanted to do like a video. Okay, boom. So there it is. Um, at this point, I'm going to put 20 seconds because I already put it on. Oh, okay. Allow to cool. Yep. It just looks like a piece of paper. I don't know. I'm not trusting this a little too much. Let's give it another 10 seconds because maybe putting a little bit more pressure. And then we are done with this. But because we have this on and doing all the things, let's do on the side. Oof, I don't want I don't want to move that. I'm gonna do the other. Okay, so here is the light colored, um, like for the white fabrics, and this one is going to be a clear backing. Okay, now this one is flipped horizontally, so it's backwards now, and then we're going to place this one, um, facing down. And we are going to peel this one while it is hot. I do not put the backing on the back because it's okay. So for this one, this is just how I do it. I do not know if it's the right way to do it. It works for me. I don't know. And I actually do this for basically about a minute if needed. And by that, it's always needed because I do I do this again. Okay. We do peel this while it's hot. Oh no. See, and this is why I do it for this long. Because, of course, this would happen when I live. But I'm glad it did because it's stuff that happens. You'll see what I mean. When you don't do it when you don't do it long enough, the day that I get a heat press is going to be a marvelous, marvelous day. Um, Peel it while it's hot. That feels so much better. Ah, yes. Okay, so what happens is, and I'm glad that this little bit here didn't fix itself. I don't know if you can see it, but it just doesn't transfer over well enough. If you can catch it beforehand, you can put the sheet down and then, apply more heat and apply more time with pressure. And then, I mean, there you have it. So this is how it looks. Let's turn this off. And put this off to the side. Oops. Sorry. And put this off to the side. And let's work with this. I have the garbage down here. And let's cut these out. I'm not going to get all fancy cutting these. Okay. So far this is what we have. And that's what it looks like. Okay. It's shiny here on the page, on the paper, and it is a little bit more stiff, but once we cut it down to size, it'll be better. And then there's this that legitimately looks like an actual piece of paper. I've never tried this. I've never watched this or nothing. And the reason why I got the tape to lit roll is because technically I should have done that, and I didn't. I don't know. But you want to let roll first because you don't want, especially on this one because it's clear. You don't want any like dust bunnies to be there, and then when you're done, you might not be able to use those like tags because like all these stuff was stuck on it. So there's that. I am going to grab a ruler and we're going to cut with a rotary because it'll be faster. Let's start with this one. I burned my fingers earlier, so I can't really. Oh, sugar plum. My hands. Now, um, I'm very slow at cutting. I don't really. Ugh, my fingers hurt, but it's okay. If I don't do it this way, we'll never finish. So I hope you guys can see this. Man, I wish that you guys can talk back to me. Okay, so while I'm cutting this, let's talk about the stuff that I recommend you not using this for, in my opinion. You can use this for whatever you want, right? You can use the transfer sheets to do whatever you want. However, in my humble opinion, um, it's not a level of sophistication. I don't know if that's the right word. It's not the level of sophistication, or it's not the level of professionalism that personally me I would choose to have. For example, if I were to be making um, garments. Um, and there's a lot of different reasons for that, in my opinion. In a garment, if I'm going to take my time to create my own clothing line, and then all of a sudden, I add these tags, whether this is on fabric or on satin, like maybe you put this on the ribbon. Um, it's gonna be about, I don't even know how many washes, but eventually, um, this glue, okay, this glue will start to get tacky. If somebody washes this in a wrong way, and we all do it. We all have those times during the laundry process, and we're just like, oh, whatever. This is something delicate. It's just one time. Just toss it in with the rest of the stuff. I don't got time to be doing a whole nother load for this one shirt that I'm gonna need this week. Not doing it. Just it'll be fine. And we sacrifice, our clothing every now and then, and again and again. And we don't have to admit it out loud, but we know we do it. Okay, we know we do it. So, you don't want your 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 pieces to be on a garment and knowing that in a very near future, these tags will start get tacky. I'm never going to be worried about this fray, the fabric fraying on the side or anything like that. But I am but I am going to be worried about the quality of the actual tag. I just got a notification on my phone that my phone is dying, so I need to just work for a minute. Um, if this is all you have, you're in a place, in a season of life, or in a place here on earth that this is the only option that you have, that's fine. But you have to, I think, you do have to do a lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error. Please make sure that you test it out and don't leave any room for mistakes. Because remember, this is your brand. This is um your small business. And even if it's not a business and maybe it's your hobby and you're just making things for a gift, you know, your loved ones are going to be having something that you created, and potentially would want to treasure for the rest of their lives, and then you have a tag that is not going to last that long, versus a tag that is made with a little bit better quality. Even though you made it at home, it doesn't mean that we can't worry about the quality. So while this is a great option, this is for, now let's talk about what I would use this for. Obviously, I do use this in my business. So, um, so scrunchies, these are the perfect tags for scrunchies. And also, if you say, let's pretend that this is a zipper pouch, like maybe a makeup bag. Oh, actually, I have one here. I did not make this. These are just a couple of my blanks um, that I do need to add my tags to, um, because I will be customizing them. And anything, as we know, anything that you customize, you do have to add your tags. So I'm going to add a tag on the inside, one of these tags, right? So for something like this, I do make these myself, um, but I know that I needed help. So with time. So I do have some that are not handmade, but that's okay because everything else will be. But for these pouches here, this could be a pencil pouch or this could be a makeup pouch or whatever it is that you want to call it. And it's perfect for this because it's really small. It'll be tucked away. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You could put this if you're hand making these pouches yourself. You could make it so that the tag is sticking out if that's what you prefer. So you have different options. But for something like this, for the scrunchies, pillowcases, blankets, I mean, um, I would use this for a lot of different things. It's just garments. Garments is not one of them. Um, Oops, that was not a straight line, but I didn't cut it off, so that's good. Ah, okay. I'm doing this like so. This one that I did here, right? Um, I didn't do it dark enough. That was mistake number one. On the computer, it looked so much darker, and then I didn't analyze it and really analyze it when I did the printout on the regular paper. And then when it was already too late, and I was cutting everything out because I like to batch my work, I was like, what did I do? At that point, it was too late. Okay, so again, these are 80. Let me throw this away. And then here's that. Okay, now I am going to move the camera around. I might be upside down for a little bit, but there's that. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I am going to put this back where it belongs. And I'm going to see if my charger is going to be long enough. Nairo, what type of fabric are you using to create your labels? Um, Barb, so I prefer to use my preferred fabric I like to use is the muslin unbleached fabric, and I get it by the yard. Today I am using um, just a regular cotton blend woven fabric that I picked up from Walmart, and that one is the one that's like the pre-cut. So really, you can use any fabric, right? You can put this on any fabric, but um, I prefer on the muslin or linen because I don't know, it just has a more delicate look when you have a finished product. And then if you think of your actual finished product that you created, you want something that is going to really be attractive and is going to complement your product. So I love um, the organic look that the muslin unbleached fabric has, and that's why I go with it. But in the past, there was a short period of time that I did use the linen fabric because again it has that organic natural feel. I do not prefer to use satin like the satin ribbon, but I will in the near future try to do an experiment on the different ribbons and the difference on how it looks between the woven fabric and using the ribbon. um, I am going to cut I am going to cut some of these out, right? So I'm gonna make you guys dizzy because I'm going to twirl everything around. So that way, oh wait, I can't do that. I think this is good for now. Oh wait, I cannot. If I take the this out, let's see what happens. Can you guys
Can you
hear
guys
me?
hear me? Hi,
Hi, Shayna.
Shayna.
Whoa.
Whoa. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yay. Because I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for a few minutes. I had to plug the phone so it didn't die. Let me put this off to the side. I'm gonna use this and possibly this. This, I don't need this. I know you guys are seeing all the behind the scenes of my big old mess. Um, so this is what I like to do. Can you still see? Okay. I'm gonna give my back. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I kind of wish that I would have set up the the desktop with my screen so that I can see comments and stuff, but um it's all right. Okay. Let's do this. Um okay. Boom boom boom. I like to just line them up. And I'm gonna tell you, it depends on how many I'm going to be making, right? I guess that's, but like how many sheets I'm gonna be making. But I can easily make a good 3 to 500 labels in about, say, half hour, really, because when you're not talking and you just focus on doing it, you know? This one is trash. And then I just cut everything out. And then we can talk for a little bit after I cut these out. And then I can go back and look at more questions. Yeah, I didn't want to allow the the obstacles that I kind of came by this morning like stop me from still being here. So even if it wasn't a video, um it's okay. I'd rather be live anyways. So there's no editing. You guys get to see, um, at least on my behalf, all the obstacles that I kind of go around. I'm still learning. So this is my reality. It takes me forever for me to do anything because I'm kind of slow. And I'm not even mad about it. This is just how I personally learn, right? Okay, so these are done. And then we have these ones. And then at the end, I don't have my machines like set up. Like, but and I wish that I had a community tab so that I could show you a finished product on. You guys, I might really like this like white label. I love how bright it is. Oh, I never tried this before. So I mean, it doesn't have to be, I do have a lot of different products, especially coming up this year. So this is this is really turning some wheels in my mind on ideas and where to use this. I'm gonna have to test it out on the scrunchies, wash it a few times and see how the quality checks out. But my goodness, I am liking this. Okay. It's just such a nice little, not even little, this is a nice pop of color. Ooh, I can actually do colored um tags. I always do black and white because, well, I just thought it would look better on this transparent transfer sheet. But now I can use color. Hmm. And if you are curious, yes, I I do give these tags do have a steam allowance of who knows what. I just gave a lot of space on top. Um, I didn't really know how to measure that, so I just eyeballed where the design could be, and I went with it. But again, because these are just scrunchies, or like products like the zipper bags and pillowcases and stuff, um, for me, it didn't really matter too much. But in projects that is of big importance, um, that's something to learn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. I really like this, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is really nice. I'm impressed. I am so impressed. Okay, let me see. Here it is. So this is the clear, this is the white. Yes, it's very paperish type looking. Um, but I like it. I really like it. I didn't even realize I was going to be that impressed. So, all right. So let's grab a bunch and let's grab a bunch. And I'm going to leave this here. You can look at that for a minute and let's come here and talk to you. Okay, let me see if I can do it on this side. Do I have something? Yes. Do I have something that I can stick to? Yes, I do. I have this one and this wonder clip. And yeah, I didn't. Okay, let me see. Okay, I didn't cut exactly perfectly, um, like straight, and that's okay. Whenever I am sewing, if I see lines like that, I just go grab the scissors and even that out. This looks pretty good. Um, I want to show you the back. Where's the camera? Okay, that's the front. It's so nice. And then that's the back. This is the clear one. This is the clear one. So on the back, it looks um like it's fabric, but so this is completely opaque and this is more see-through. But yeah, isn't that cool? So I can imagine also with the where's the camera? With the coasters, I can imagine also, let's just put it here just to kind of, I have to watch this. Something spelled on it. Let's pretend like this is where we're gonna place this tag. Okay, so it's not that big. It's really not that big. Boom. This one is the white, and then here is the bigger one. Let me put them together. So that's the small one, and then that's the bigger. Small and bigger. All right, you guys. So that's how I do, and I mean, we're here for an hour and a half, and that's because I talk a lot, and we were doing experimenting with something totally new that I ended up loving. So it's a lot longer for two sheets, but this is once you have your design done and you have your file ready to just print and go. This is actually going to be pretty good moving forward. The initial setup, it might be on that first day, it might take you, a good hour-ish for you to set everything up. Once a file is done, you are good to go. Now, let's see. Um, Again, let me show you guys the difference. This is the Amazon, um, transfer sheet. And I need to show you the clear one. I can't really show, I mean, you can see both. You already see both, but so we're talking about that these are two different kinds of tags, right? This is just this one here is just the name of the business, and that is it. There is no sizes, there's no nothing, but of course you can put whatever you want. These teeny tiny ones could be good. These teeny tiny ones could be good for you to put the size L, M, S, X, S, XL, XXL, whatever it is, 6 months, you know, 3 months, 2T, 5T. Like, you can make these teeny tiny ones or even smaller for just the size. And then, you know, like for example, when I made this tag, I put the size here. But instead, a lot of us, we kind of like to put all this information in one big tag and then put this like teeny, this is the teeny tiny one, and then put the teeny tiny one. Let's set it up now so that we can have an idea. Um, this is a fold over, and I don't like this one. This is tacky. I don't know. Let me get it closer so that you can see, because you can see it. You can see it, but no, that it just it's just tacky. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but then my camera's not doing it any justice. Now, let's use this coaster as an example. And let's pretend that this is a garment or whatever it is that needs to or multiple tags, right? So I do need to put this light lower so that you can see. Okay, that's better. So let's pretend that there's no size here, okay? Here is the big the big tag, and behind it, some people even make um, add three tags, because one might have the batch number, one is the size, and then one is, you know, the information, well, obviously your branding, all the information for branding, and then maybe wash instructions or whatever. So let's add um the three layer of the 3 tags, and I'm going to place it right here. And then we're going to pretend that this is a shirt of some kind, and then it's all here. And then also pretend that they're even. But you have your main one, and then you have your other two little ones, one with the size and one with the batch number again. And then they're all tucked under the big, you know, big tag. You can also add these little ones on the side seam of the shirts. A lot of times we put them on the bottom of the shirts or the garment or whatever. So yeah, again, the transfer sheets from Amazon, I'm not a big fan of, but the ones from Walmart, they're fantastic. If there's any time that I can find a bulk box of transfer sheets from a brand that I'm okay with, I will update you and I will let you know. But for now, um Walmart, the pen and gear, that's that's definitely my favorite kind. Okay, let me just go into the comments because we are done. We are done. Let me see. Carolyn, yes, so it's a very good idea to have these, tags that are very similar to these. Um, with that, a tag that says made by Nana. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. Let's see. Work on. Oh, Barb, I cannot wait. Yes. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Let us know. Let us know. You guys, make sure that you tune in. We are all awaiting for that video, Barb. Alicia's here, or I'm not sure. Cancel. What? Ooh, cancel. What happened? I'm not sure if Alicia's still here, but hi, Alicia. Thank you so much for being here. What's wrong with my screen? Changes you may not be saved. I'm not touching anything. This is weird. Okay, so um, thank you so much, Mary. Why? Okay, I'm going to. This is weird. Error, server. Okay. I like the idea of how easy you can make different types of tags for products. Yes, I agree. Yes. So the towels, that's something that I'm actually looking forward to. I have one here that I still have to give. This is a simple little um gift that I still have to give one of my nephews for Christmas, but then I fell sick and I couldn't see them, and he's just a baby. So this is one of the towels that I made, super simple, nothing fancy, nothing out of the wow, just the name. And I do plan on adding tags on these as well. But I'm not gonna they're not gonna get this for like another month or so because I want to make sure that I'm we're good. All right, you guys. So I am going to be wrapping it up here. Thank you so much for let me take this one. Hello. Can you hear me now? Oh my God. A whole half an hour. Yo, I'm not even gonna pretend like I remember everything I said. Wow. I'm gonna close now. I hear myself. Do you hear me? Oh my God. Again, if you're new to being a small business entrepreneur, welcome to the madness. If you are new and you're an aspiring, I need to take this off. Can you still hear me? Oh, okay. If you are an aspiring YouTuber, don't get discouraged because this is all part of the fun. Because you get to laugh at yourself and you get to laugh with others going through the experience. So, yay. All right. So thank you so much for being here with me, friends. And until next week, I have no idea what we're gonna be doing, and it's okay. But we shall find out. Um, all right. Bye, friends. This is this is hilarious. This is hilarious. I think it was like a good 20 minutes. Wow. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Have a great day, and we will see you next time. Bye.